Hello and welcome to La Vida Fútbol. My name is Laureano. I am a UEFA B licensed coach, and today's video is a futsal shooting video. In this exercise, we have an easy setup. As you can see here, 1, 2, and 3. Basically, you need 3 disc markers or any type of markers to make a triangle. So the player standing on marker number 1 will pass the ball to the player standing on marker number 3. After the pass, the player runs immediately to marker number 2, where they become an option for this player here, who will have the ball and have the option either to pass or to dribble. But for the first variation, the player gets the ball, dribbles down, and then has two options of either going left and shooting with the left, or going right, meaning cutting inside and shooting with the right. Okay, so those are the two options. Here with this shooting exercise, the players will get the opportunity to shoot with the left or the right. After that, this player who initially passed the ball will now rotate to the other position where they will get to shoot. So this player here runs to disc marker number 1, where they will now be passing the ball. With variation 2, we have a defender, and initially everything starts the same. So this player here on disc marker number 1 passes to the player on disc marker number 3. Once they pass the ball, they will run in front of this player here, where they will get the ball, and they have to hold onto the ball with pressure from behind. So this is a more passive defending. In this variation, there is passive defending. We just want this defender to essentially just put a little bit of pressure to make the control uncomfortable and the passing uncomfortable, but not necessarily taking the ball away. Okay, so just adding the pressure, adding a little bit of stress to the player, and forcing the player to make a good pass under pressure, under stress. So once this player passes the ball, they run, and then this player dishes the ball and the shooter finishes first time. Okay, so then that is variation number 2. Very simple. Like I said, just a little bit of passive defending there. This player, we just want a little bit of pressure. We don't necessarily want 100% defending yet, because that is coming next with variation number 3. Here in variation number 3, we have the same situation. The pass goes from disc marker 1 to disc marker 3. This player now is free to go wherever they want, because once that pass is made, this becomes a 2 versus 1 small-sided game. Okay, so these two lines don't really necessarily mean anything. They just represent the options of moving, so that you know this player is free to go wherever they want. So now without the lines, this is where a little bit more coaching comes about. So this player could either stay on this side and then be an option back here, forcing the defender to run back. Okay, so that's an option. The player can also run across here, and depending on what the defender does would determine what the dribbler does. Okay, so let's say they move forward with the ball, so like that. If the defender allows a little bit of space on the outside, then you make the pass. Okay, if they cover the outside pass, or they cover the pass to the other player, then this will force a 1v1, and it will force a dribbler to go into the middle. But it's essentially picking the mistake, and for the team that has the two players, it's important for both to stay active, to stay moving, to make the defender move out of position, so that when they shoot, it's a clear shot on goal. Only the goalkeeper to beat. But that's pretty much it, guys. This futsal shooting drill is quite simple, right? The 3 variations essentially progress to unopposed, to semi-opposed, to opposed. And the idea is, of course, because it's a shooting drill, that the players shoot. That's what's most important. The scenarios that I showed you are only there to essentially challenge the players, because obviously getting a pass and not having any defenders, that's easy. But again, if you are working on shooting, then shooting you must do, and I've added a defender, and through the variations, again, it gets a little bit more difficult, but at the end of the day, we want to work on shooting, and it's important that the exercise leads to shooting, and a lot of it as well. So this is good practice for the attackers, this is good practice for defending, and this is good saving practice for the goalkeeper. Okay, but that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Ciao.